things in life than losing a game, guys.
Attaboy, James. Good story. You know, that's what it is. It's a legendary sports family, but what makes the Belle Isles legendary is that it's playing a game. It's not the big game. It's not the game of life. And everybody who has played for a Belle Isle or played with a Belle Isle is aware of that. Belle Isle or played with a Belle Isle is aware of that.
4 sons.
Mears, Rushford, almost a Manny Machado type of play where it seemed he had no chance to get him, but made it close.
Now a strong arm by Rushford as well in the hole just to get to this ball and make this a close play. Only 60 feet down the baselines, but he to his feet very quickly. And look at that throw, just a hair late. Would have been a terrific play. Mears on base.
For Rhode Island, number 7.
Mason Matos is going to hit for, a special pinch runner for the pitcher, Sean Mears. Tyler Provost is the hitter. Up the bunt, and Roberts couldn't find it.
Provost turned, and that pitcher in on his hands, and as he tries to bunt it, bunted up in the air. And good thing that ball wasn't caught as it gets fouled off. You see him trying to turn, and Roberts lost track of it for a moment.
Ken, as a major league pitcher, if you saw a guy square to bunt, would you alter the path of the pitch, try to jam it, come high and tight?
I would continue where my location, where my focus would be, and then I would just play it wherever he hits the ball. You don't want to start changing things, then sometimes it can get away from you. But
yeah, they're throwing off the backstop.
Right.
Yeah, do what you planned on doing. The 3-1 check swing foul, and the count goes full on Provost. Herskowitz throws, fisted toward the second base hole. Angstrom throws the first, not in time, as Provost shows some of that great team speed from Cumberland. And it's an infield single, so 2 on, nobody out.
And good effort by Angstrom at second base, knocks it down. But again, the good speed by Cumberland, Rhode Island on the base pass. They run very well. Good effort, but again, just a step too late. Back-to-back singles here in the second inning for Cumberland, Rhode Island.
Trey Bork taking a 65-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 1. Oh. Am I hearing that correctly? Bork chop? Like pork chop?
Well, they got a good crowd with them today. They're making some noise up in the stands.
Yeah, they got the joint compound PVC drums. Bork grounds it to Angstrom. Tough hop to Rushford to get the middleman. Eliminating Provost on the fielder's choice. 4-6. So runners at the corners with 1 down.
Angstrom stays with this one. Takes a tough hop on him at the end, but he's able to keep it in his chest to make the play. Runners at the corners, only 1 away.
Jonah Roberts giving some signals, no doubt, regarding Trey Bork on first base, first and third. They will almost always send the runner down. Let's see if Williston, Vermont has a play on here. John Belle Isle hitting out of the number 8 slot in the batting order. He's in an 0-2 hole. Belisle beats one into the shortstop hole. Rushford the throw to first in time, but an RBI for John Belisle as Mason Matos scores. And Bork to second.
A nice play by Rushford. Ball not hit very hard. Hard enough to score the runner from third, but a strong throw from Rushford to get Belisle.
The right fielder, number 34, Trey Tebow.
Trey Tebow takes strike one. Moskowitz gets him to chase a bad pitch. 0-2. Three pitches, and he's down. Second strikeout for Ben Herskowitz. Ken Ryan will show us a little tutorial on bunting as we return to the New England Region Little League Tournament. 2-0 Cumberland, Rhode Island. That demonstration, he plays for Falmouth, Maine. Baker Angstrom taking ball one. Sam and his Falmouth, Maine teammates are at Lake Compounce, an amusement park just down the road. They got the day off, having concluded pool play, and manager Matt Rogers was joking he's going to have to take out a second mortgage on his house because when Falmouth batted around yesterday, everybody in the dugout let him know that the promise he made at the beginning of the season, every time they bat around, he has to buy Slurpees. He's on at Lake Compounds. Angstrom right back to the box. Mears flips to Struble at first. 1 away.
The second time around, the order here for Vermont against Sean Mears. Angstrom down. Trying to get something going, trying to get some base runners here.
Mears to eat some innings here. He's in their top 4 pitchers, but they would prefer that he can throw a complete game. Spinning hopper, and Crono, who has moved from third to second, makes the play and flips to Struble. 2 down on groundouts.
Yeah, nice play by Crono. Ball not hit hard. He had to go to his left, and this ball's going to take a short hop. He's able to keep it in front of him and make a quick throw over to Struble. As Roberts tries to do everything he could, but he goes down. Quickly 2 away here in the 3rd inning.
Aiden Johnson, number 3 hitter. Hammers one fair down into the left field corner. Johnson stands up at second base. Mears had retired 6 out of 7, but Johnson loudly brings that stretch to an end.
The hardest hit ball of the day for Williston, Vermont. This is a fastball out over the plate, and he just crushes it. Right by Tyler Shaw into the corner. The hands come through very quickly. Nice balance, driving that hip through the ball.
Griffin McDermott singled right back into center field. His first time up. 1 in the first, 1 in the second for Cumberland, Rhode Island. Williston, Vermont needs to get the bats going here. Inside to hit him up on either the helmet or the shoulder. Went upstairs on him.
Looks like it might have hit him on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And then get a quick visit from the trainer.
You could read his lips, Griffin McDermott saying, "I'm all right, I'm all right."
Yeah. Like the left shoulder. No way to get out of the way of this one. Right at you. Turn your head. Takes it on the shoulder. Another base runner here. Williston.
Let's listen in as David Belisle goes to the mound.
Yeah, switching bats. Go ahead.
Brendan Wright is running in from right field.
Okay, kid, do your thing. You know what that is, right? Leave the sleeve. Deep breaths. Attack. Keep it down. That's good.
All right, so Brendan Wright comes in. Sean Mears did a pretty good job.
He did a very good job. Went into the third inning here, and that last pitch getting away from him. Believe responsible for Johnson at second base and McDermott at first base. But 3 strikeouts on the day. Pitched well. Smile on his face, knowing that he did his job. And he gives way to Brendan Wright, who's 2 1/3 innings here at the New England Regionals. He's given up 3 hits. Had some issues with his control with 5 walks.
Ken, I was flashing back as we were listening in with David Belisle going out to the mound to your tutorial about pitching. How it all starts with a deep breath.
It does.
And then you rock back, you step in the hole, etc., and you go through your 5 different points of delivering every pitch. But yeah, it says something about how thoroughly Belisle knows his players. That he's got a kid who's had some mechanical problems. So instead of saying, okay, I want you to get this guy, I want you to get him to hit the ball on the ground or something like that, it just reminds him of a mechanical way to start the whole sequence. And if you can do that right, maybe the second thing and the third thing and the fourth and fifth follow.
Well, and a lot of times it starts with a deep breath, because what it does helps you to do it helps you to focus. And I think of Papelbon. I know that was a really big deep breath, but he did that on every pitch, every outing. You watch Lester, he does the same thing. It helps you to focus, helps you to relax a little bit. Come into a situation like this, they're out 2-away, but you get the tying run at first base, and you want to come in and throw strikes. He does that right there with his first pitch.
And quickly up 0-2 in the count against Storm Rushford.
Nice breaking ball there, too, by Wright.
Curveball, strike 3, and the inning is over. That was quick.
And gets this one on. Looks like a fastball, and he just catches the inside corner, and he gets the call in the inning.
2-0 Cumberland, Rhode Island. Top of the order, Nick Croto. That's off the glove of Angstrom. Immediately, we look down at Croto thinking, is he going to try for second on that?
Well, he comes out of the box, and he's always thinking an extra base, but that one hit very hard off the bat of Nick Croto.
Number 5, C.J. DeVoe.
C.J. DeVoe. And an infield grounder. The first baseman, Griffin McDermott, couldn't glove on the throw, and he reached on the first baseman's error in the first. DeVoe lifts one to right field. Aiden Johnson is there, and there's one away.
Number 14, Jaden Struble.
Jaden Struble takes ball 1. Roberts, the snap throw down to McDermott. Griffin McDermott, the first baseman. His younger brother Owen is out in left.
Herskowitz changing speeds on that pitch. That one at 55. Struble a different look here.
1-2. Struble hasn't quite looked in sync yet in the couple of days we've seen him. The corner, strike 3. Story on a really talented second baseman for Williston, Vermont. Jameson?
Yeah, Baker Hank's been playing second, Jack. Second baseman, normally known for having those soft, talented hands, and this kid is no different. He's an unbelievably talented violinist. Started playing at the age of 4. Said he practices for at least a half hour every day, except for this week. He is focused all on baseball, the violin, back in Williston, Vermont.
His teacher makes the trek from Rutland up to Williston every week. Roberts can't find the ball down at his feet, and Croto goes on to second base. It's a passed ball, allowing the advancement of the runner. So if you know the roads of Vermont, you're thinking Route 7 in the winter, once a week. That is a dedicated, tough track violin teacher. Full marks to her. The 2-1 to Addison Kopak. It's outside. And Herskowitz over the 50-pitch mark now. Kopak drives it deep to center field. It is off the scoreboard. A 2-run homer for Addison Kopak. 4-0 Cumberland, Rhode Island.
Well, his third home run of the regionals, and a rocket off the bat of Addison Kopak. Straight away center field into the scoreboard. What a beautiful swing. Down, pitch down and away. Nice balance, comes through with his hip. See that back foot exploding. And this ball just jumps off his bat for a 4-run lead here in the third inning for Cumberland, Rhode Island.
The drum beat as the bats start to make some noise for Cumberland. Sean Mears now playing right field. The starting pitcher for Cumberland, Rhode Island this afternoon at the plate.
Number 6, Sean Mears.
The 1-1 pitch. Herskowitz doing a good job of keeping Mears off balance.
That was really the first really hard hit ball off of Herskowitz. A lot of infield singles, and but the big blow this inning, the home run by Kopak, the 2-run homer.
Herskowitz might be starting to labor a little bit. Looks as if his mechanics are coming apart a little. But he changes speeds, pulls the string on Mears, and gets out of the inning. But a big blast by Addison Kopak has doubled the lead for Cumberland, Rhode Island. They now lead 4-0. They've scored in every frame against Williston, Vermont.
Stop throwing
Baseball here at the Bart Giamatti Leadership Training Center in Bristol, Connecticut. A phenomenal facility for the Little Leaguers, who are all state champions. For 75 years, Little League has been strengthening communities, building friendships, and providing fun competition. Little League is the world's largest organized youth sports program with over 2 million kids and 1 million volunteers. To learn more about its rich history, visit LittleLeagueBigLegacy.com. Ben Herskowitz leading off in the top of the 4th inning as he led off in the top of the 7th. reached on a base on balls after a pretty good at bat in the second. And it's lefty against lefty this time as Brendan Wright is now on the hill.
Brendan Wright with a big curveball. 12-6.
Goes to the big swing.
Good fastball that time by Wright, running that one inside on Schwitz.
Brendan Wright's 2-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3. Well, 2 batters, 2 strikeouts.
This is a breaking ball, just breaking away from Hershkowitz. See, you see the curveball and it just breaking onto the outer half of the plate. Tough on left-handed hitters. Back-to-back strikeouts for Brendan Wright.
Now pinch hitting.
Nicholas
42. Daniel Rickert.
Yeah, Daniel Rickert. We thought for a moment it might be Nicholas Ravishir coming up, and it's Daniel Rickert grabbing a bat. Foul tip into the glove of Bort, and 0-2. Well, for a kid who has had some control issues, Brendan Wright is right in a groove right away.
Just came in throwing strikes last inning in relief of Sean Mears, and has really been sharp so far since he's come in. That curveball, really a big pitch, really taking something off it, but being able to move the fastball in and out. Right now, no reason not to throw strikes, working with a 4-run lead.
Rickert fisted foul. Rickert, one of a couple of 11-year-olds on the Williston, Vermont team. Owen McDermott, another one. Rickert to Croto. And here is Owen McDermott.
Owen McDermott.
Right, pumping strikes in there.
Grounder to Croto, and couldn't get the glove around it. An error on the second baseman. And Owen McDermott puts a base runner on for Williston. They've had a man on in every inning. And now we believe the long-awaited appearance of Nicholas Ravishir.
I believe it was going to go into run for McDermott.
Yeah. And Ravishir is going to bat.
Boucher.
And for these coaches, there really is a chess match, trying to get everyone in the right positions at the right time. Ball.
Pops it up behind second base. Proto gloves it. And again, Williston, Vermont threatens but can't get a run across. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Cumberland, Rhode Island has pushed at least a run across in every frame. The breeze dying down a little bit. Vermont's hopes beginning to wane as Cumberland, Rhode Island comes up well supported in the bottom of the fourth. Jameson.
Yeah, Jack, I can barely hear you down here. I'm with the Bucket Band, and the leader of this Bucket Band is James Belle-Isle. That name should sound familiar. He's the son of head coach David Belle-Isle, as well as the older brother of John. You played on the team that went to the 2011 Williamsport World Series. What was that experience like for you, and did you pass on any knowledge of what it takes to get there to your younger brother?
Yeah, I just tell him to work hard. It's a great experience. Been the most fun I had of all my life, and it's awesome.
How would you assess how he's doing out here today?
He's doing great. You know, he's been in the 8th spot. He's doing his job, and he's just doing great after having fun.
He told us yesterday that one of his goals in life is to become an OHL player, so that means you got to bunt down the third baseline, Jack.
You're throwing to first, but not in time.
How is he at hockey?
Yeah, he's incredible. He's really talented. He's just absolutely dirty.
All right, Jack, they got some business to do up here. The beat goes on. Guys, take it away. Jack, back to you.
Hey, thanks a lot, Jameson. Yeah, you gotta like the humility of the goal. Didn't establish a goal of playing in the National Hockey League. Just wants to be a good junior player. Wants to play in the Ontario Hockey League, and then see where it goes from there.
Realistic. There's the Belle-Isles.
Number 4, Tyler Provost, is entered as a special pinch runner.
John Belle-Isle doing some warming up in the bullpen.
Tyler Provost, a special pinch runner for T. Shaw.
Tyler Shaw, a great bunt down that third base line, just perfectly executed to get the first runner on base here for Cumberland, Rhode Island, as they keep the attack going.
Herskowitz is 1-1 to Trey Bork.
Nice breaking ball by that striker. He gets the strikeout. That's strikeout number 5 for him today.
Number 8, Brandon Wright.
Picks up this one on the curveball. I see that ball just dropping down at the end. Bork down on strikes.
Brendan Wright.
Hershkowitz's pitch count now at 64, but still pumping strikes, still working hard.
Yeah, had a rough spot last inning, but has settled down. Breaking pitch buckles Wright's knees.
I know against this Rhode Island team that they're going to score some runs, so you just hope that you can keep it close and give your offense a chance to come back, and he's done that.
Wright smacks one right at Daniel Rickert. A little bit of tough luck for the hitter. Hit it hard, but almost in place for the right fielder, Rickert.
Right on the button, and he gets a high five from his teammates as he comes in. Hey, your goal when you come to the plate is, I'm just going to try to hit the ball hard somewhere. That's what your goal is. Sometimes you hit it hard and you hit it right at someone.
Timeout for players to return from the Cumberland bullpen down the right field line. And the 0-1 to Matos is well outside, 1-1. Blows it by him. 1-2 to Matos. Batting in the number 9 slot. Matos sky high toward Rickard. He gloves it, and the inning is over. And Ben Herskowitz settles down nicely, and for the first time, Cumberland doesn't deliver a run. Still the Rhode Island State Champs lead Vermont 4-0 heading to the 5th.